You've been injured by a product or a drug or a medical device, and you're wondering why your neighbor's case, which seems to be a similar case, is worth $1 million, while your case may only be worth $500,000. My name's Dan Burke, and I'm a lawyer at Parker Waichman in New York, and I get questions concerning values of cases on a daily basis. Now, there are a whole host of factors that go into why one person's case is quote-unquote worth more than another's case. Case value is sort of an artificial concept. The idea behind personal injury lawsuits is to make a person whole. But if you lose your arm, no amount of money is actually going to make you whole. So the concept is a bit of a fallacy and a bit of a false concept, but it's the best concept we have to give people some sort of recovery to make them whole after suffering an injury. Now, why does one person's case appear to be worth more than another person's case, or is actually worth more than another person's case? It could depend on a whole host of factors. For example, if it's a case involving a prescription drug, you may have used the drug for a period of time and your neighbor may have used the drug for 6 months longer. That could affect the value of the case. Pre-existing injuries in your body or pre-existing medical conditions. For example, if you're alleging that a drug caused your heart attack or stroke and you have pre-existing factors such as diabetes or obesity, or you're a smoker, a case like that may be worth less than a case of somebody who doesn't have those pre-existing factors. If you have a knee implant or a hip implant and it fails, it may be worth less for an obese person than it is for a person who's not obese. Or any number of factors. The doctor could have placed the device differently in you than he placed it in your neighbor, or you could have had pre-existing conditions such as avascular necrosis that led to the shorter duration of your implant surviving than your neighbor's implant. So when you call up your attorneys, just be cognizant of the fact that not every case is worth the same amount of money, even if it appears on first blush that they're the same injury. There will be a wide range of compensation for any particular injury, whether it's part of a mass tort or a class action or otherwise. It could depend on a whole host of factors as we described, and if you've got questions as to why the value of your case is what it is, pick up the phone and call us. We're here to give you the best advice we can and make recommendations as to whether or not you should accept settlements in a particular amount, and we may recommend that you do, we may recommend that you don't. We could explain to you the reasons why we're evaluating the case the way we are. Pick up the phone, give us a call with any questions you may have. Again, my name's Dan Burke. I'm a lawyer at Parker Waichman in New York. Thanks so much for your time.